And welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there,
My name's Amanda,
I'm Sherry.
and we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary front door into an extraordinary front door.
That's right, and today we have a really pretty farmhouse high wreath for you today, and we're going to be using this adorable high sign. So I'm excited about that. I love these signs.
That's right. Welcome,
And,
everyone.
so that's what we're going to be using. We've got it on a 14-inch grapevine wreath, but we'll show you everything we're going to be using in just a minute.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Welcome. I'm
So-
not able to see your comments, so sorry about that.
Yes.
I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see your
Yes,
comments.
we can't. So just
So,
come on in.
if you are here live with us, welcome. Be sure to, type live in the comments. Tell us where you're watching from. We will come back and watch the replay and all your
Yes.
comments and everything.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
I can try to pull it up on my phone too, just to see.
And
if-
like she said, we are making a farmhouse
Yes.
style wreath today.
and
we do have
I love this.
We do have our hi sign, and I'm sure you can tell we're from the South since we say hi.
Isn't that the truth? Yep.
But-
we love that.
But we also have some beautiful magnolias that we're going to be using for
Yes.
this. And I love magnolias. They are one of my very favorite flowers. So we have that.
Yes.
Now we are making this on a 14-inch grapevine wreath base. We already do have our sign attached. Now this is just an unfinished sign that we found at Etsy. Now I have seen these at
Yes.
craft stores as well, but this is a little bit larger, I think, than the ones that I've seen at craft stores.
And
So let me get a picture of that.
I just painted it completely black, and then I thought, well, I want to add a little pizzazz to it. So I just went around the outside of it. Once I painted it black, I just went around the outside with white, and then just kind of came around the inside with just a really thin thing of white, and so there we go. And we knew we wanted to use this ribbon with it, so I just thought by outlining it kind of in the white it would really make it pop. So
Yeah.
that's what we're using. And
I
go
did
ahead.
measure that, and it's a 16-inch sign, the one that we are using.
Yes.
But, I've seen them in several different sizes,
Oh,
so
yes.
it's really up to you what size you want to use.
Yes.
Now, if you are watching this, y'all be sure to share this with your friends.
Please do. That helps us so much. And it is on a 14-inch grapevine wreath. Did you
Yeah.
tell them that? Okay. Have you told them what we're using?
Well, I'm working on that. We've got our magnolias,
Yep.
like I mentioned. Now, of course, we're going to add a few magnolia leaves. We're not going to add too many in this. Oh, my goodness, I've glued them to my table.
Oh, that's always good.
So we've got some magnolia leaves that we're going to be using.
That's
We've
right.
got a lot of greenery. This is going to have a lot of greenery.
Lot.
Different style greenery. We've got some boxwood.
Yeah,
Hello, guys. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
that's right.
We have some grass that we're going to be. This
I
came from Hobby
love
Lobby.
this. Yes, this is one of those things that we do keep often because I do love this.
Some mini ficus
Isn't that pretty?
from Michael. Some other grassy type greeneries.
Mhm.
So this is going to have a lot of greeneries and really
Lots
have,
of greeneries.
really have that farmhouse style look.
That is
We
right.
already have made our bow for this. This is a very simple 8-loop bow. These loops are 5 inches. Okay, so we didn't want anything too big for this, too heavy for this. We have already made these, but we do have a video where you can see exactly how to make this bow. It's very simple to make. So
This
we will
piece of
link
glue
that.
I was trying to get off. There we go.
That glue
Yep.
sometimes gets everywhere.
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome to Flower Friday. Welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
we are just so happy that you have taken your time to watch us.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and attach our bow to our wreath. Now, like we said, we've already got this attached. We just used zip ties to attach it. It is at a little bit of an angle, okay? So I'm going to attach my bow between 9 and 10 o'clock on my wreath, and I'm just going to attach it right to the grapevine. This is a little bit of a larger, wider grapevine wreath, so I'm just going to go through some of the pieces. around to the back, just like that. And just pull my wire around the back and tie it right to the base. Okay, so I'm going to come around back in it and tighten it. So I twist it. I just want to make sure that it's pretty tight and doesn't wiggle around too much.
And you told them we did only 3.5 inch.
Well, I told them 5 inch.
Are they 5?
They might be smaller.
I think they're a little smaller than
Okay.
5 inch, really.
Okay.
Because we
Could
didn't
be.
want, now hers may be a little bit larger.
I think mine are a little
yeah,
larger,
I
but
think
that's
hers
okay.
may be. But we just, the main thing is, because the sign is so big and so pretty and prominent, you just don't want to have a great big bow that will overpower it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to overpower it.
no. So there we go.
So that's it. I just attached it right to the grapevine base.
Yeah.
Just like that.
All right, so the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to start by using our grass, because we're going to green our wreath. And I just start out, whenever I'm using any kind of greenery, I start out by just kind of pushing them up a little towards the top, because they do tend to be spread out. And they look so much better. Now, you don't want them all the way up to the top, but you do want them pushed up some.
Yeah, if you push them too hard, too aggressively, they will go flying.
Yep.
Trust me.
You'll get them all off.
It's happened to me.
More times than
few
I can
times.
count. Yeah. It happens all the time. And I'll be, especially if I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
That's when it's really bad. Okay. So I'm going to start, and we are using our Surebonder glue skillet here. And the first piece that I am going to put is going to be kind of right in this. I don't want to, cover up my sign, so I'm going to start it right about here at the very top. And I'll be putting these around the outside section of the grapevine. So just about there. Get it to stay. There we go. I got it all the way over there on you, don't I?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, and this one I'm going to be putting right up here in the top. Just like this. And I'm going to go ahead and do my bottom two. I like to do my top two first and then go straight on and do my bottom two. That helps me make sure that I've got them even and right where I want them to be. So this one I'm going to bring right up under here. Just kind of like that. I'm going to bring this one right there.
Those of you who are just joining us, welcome. Thank you
Yes.
for joining us. I cannot see the comments too well, so I'm not ignoring you.
Yes, unfortunately, for some reason, we can't get it to show us today.
But y'all be sure to let us know where you're watching from, because we will come back and
Yes, we
read
do.
them all later.
And we do appreciate you all taking your time to watch us. That means a lot. So I have basically spaced this all the way around the outside of my wreath here. And you just want to make sure that you've got them pretty evenly spaced out. So next that I'm going to do...
I think I'm missing one. So can I have one of those over there?
Oh yeah, I've got extras. I have got
Or either
extras.
I just spaced them too far. Who knows?
Well, you may have, but that doesn't matter, because it really, it depends on how, you can have several 14-inch grapevine wreaths and they're all going to be a different size. I do not know why. They'll be 14 inches, but they're shaped different or whatever. So you may have to use more, occasionally. So that's okay. So now we're going to go ahead right this minute and put our magnolias in. Now normally you would see me continue on with greening, but with this one we want to go ahead and put our magnolias in. So I am going to put this one up here in the top. But I've got it just kind of aimed over at Amanda, so that it's looking over there at her, just like that.
So y'all let us know if you love magnolias as much as we do. I do
love them.
I think they're just so pretty.
They are. Now I'm going to put one in the bottom, just right in there. Now I just don't want it to cover up my sign, so I've got to be careful how I put it so that it does not cover up my sign. Now this one is going to kind of go back here behind my bow. So I've got those spaced just like I want them. Let me turn this way just to double check that. Now there we go. Alright, so now that I've got those in, I'm going to add Magnolia Leaves. Now, of course, they came with Magnolia Leaves, but, you know, I don't think we've ever gotten a bush of magnolias that had really nice leaves on them. So I personally like to use these from Hobby Lobby. So these are kind of a rubbery feeling leaf, and I just think they're just so pretty.
And I will say, these come on a bush.
They do.
You can get stems of them from Hobby Lobby too, but these come on a bush, and we've just cut them apart.
We have, because they have like two leaves or sometimes 3 leaves, and I didn't want that many, so we've taken them apart. And I'm just going to take this and kind of move my magnolia over just a little bit, and I just want this to be right here coming out from my magnolia, just like that. And see, it looks like it came with it, and look how pretty this leaf is on there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one, but I'm going to have it up just a little bit closer to my wreath. Just like that.
Because really, the leaves are there, you just want them to look like they're part of the magnolia.
Part of the magnolia, exactly.
I love this high sign. I think it's so cute.
Isn't that cute? I love it too. And it really was simple to just paint it. It takes a little time because you do want it to dry in between and that kind of thing, but it's not hard at all. Now with my last leaf, I'm going to make this bottom one have 2. So I'm going to just bring this one over, and I'm going to let this one come out just a little further, just like that. Now look how natural it looks, like it came that way. And that's what you want when you're placing them. So we've got those in. So now I'm going to finish greening my wreath, and I've got these pretty little Queen Anne's lace stems, so I'm going to use those.
I know some of you are asking about the sign. This particular sign did come from Etsy. It was unfinished.
It was unfinished.
So we painted it. It's just, it was painted black and then outlined in white. And I don't know, I'm going to try to put this up close to see if y'all can see that.
All I did to outline it, I just painted the sides of it, all inside and outside in white, and then just came around. Now if it gets too wide and you don't want it that wide, just come back over it with your black, because I painted the whole thing black first, front and back, and then came back, like I said, and did the sides inside and out, and then just used a very, very small paintbrush to come around the outside. And it was very hard getting it straight, so I would just cover it up with black if I messed up. It's okay. And I think they came out cute, but yes, they were unfinished. You can find them unfinished. This particular size, I think it was like $5.50. I mean, very inexpensive. So definitely think about that.
Yeah. And just adding that little outline just really makes it pop.
It really
doesn't
does.
blend in. Especially like I have a black door. I didn't want it to blend in, so that little white kind of just makes it pop.
It really does. Okay, now I've got some of my Queen Anne's lace. I lost one of my little pieces, so I'm going to put that one up there like that. I think I'm going to cut this one off.
Are we going to leave them long, or do we not cut them in half?
I think I am. I think I'm going to leave them. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave them long because I'm going to put them in between. Well, no, you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm going to cut them off shorter because I forgot I have my little puffs too. So
yeah, I love the puffs.
I don't want those to. I don't want to forget those.
So what we did, it came in a long stem like that, and we just cut it right in half.
Yeah.
So now we have two.
That's exactly right.
So it's good. It fills in better too.
Yep. Now I just used my 2 one right there.
Okay.
See, I've got that one and that. And now, do any of y'all have a 2 one? Does anybody understand what I just said?
I understand her.
She knows me, so she understood it. Now this one that's just got 2 on it, I'm just going to bring that one up in here. But I'm not.
I think you're saying you used your 4 one. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hey, that even took me a minute to figure that
out.
out.
Hey, and you read me
you're
pretty well.
You're
yeah.
using your 4 one.
I used my 4 one. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I put them in the wrong spot.
Oh, did you?
That's okay.
Well,
I can move it.
Yep, that's all right. And now I'm going to do the same thing with this 4 one. I'm just going to bring it up just so that the bottom ones are just barely at the bottom of my sign, but I am going to have to move it over. There we go. So that it's just barely at the bottom of my sign.
And these are cute, and they give them dimension. They give the wreaths a lot of, like,
they do.
dimension.
I'm going to bring this one on the outside over here, but it's going to be, actually I'm going to have to break that one in two, because I do want one more of those. So this one, I'm still going to put it out here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this little piece of it and put it on this side of my bow, just like that. Of my cute little bow. Now I'm going to go with my little puffs. I love these. These came from Michael's and they're just so cute. And we've used them in several things because they are so cute. So I am going to start, and we've already cut these apart. A lot of these came with two, like this one did. It had one on top of the other and that kind of thing. And we just cut them apart because I just think they look better separated. So this first one, I'm just going to bring that right in there up under all of my cute Queen Anne's lace. Just like that.
Going exactly where I want it.
Oh, they trying to give you a fit, huh?
A little bit. That's okay.
Alright, and this one's going up under, right where my magnolia is, but it's just peeping out from under it, just like that.
All right, I can see a few of your comments now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Brandy. Susie, did I miss the Wreath Critiques? Nope, those are in Design with the Pros Club, and, well, I posted them we posted them yesterday, so you can go and watch that in Design with the Pros Club.
Let's see.
It's in the Facebook group. And really, you can just fill in wherever you've got a hole with these.
You really can. But I'm going to put this one right behind my magnolia so that it's just peeping out behind my magnolia, just like that.
So if you wanted to use more of them, for sure you could, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, you could.
They're really cute to me.
They are cute. Now this one I'm going to put up here in the top. Oops, hit my grass. I'm going to put this one up here in the top, just kind of in between my two grasses. I'm going to do the same thing up in here, just like that. I just love the look of these. They're so cute. Billy balls, I think is what they're called.
So I want to know if you guys, those of you who make wreaths a lot, let us know if you've started on your fall wreaths yet. I know we've had so many people ask us, when are you going to start fall? When are you going to start fall? And it seems
coming.
so hot here in Alabama to even be thinking about that. But
we do. And
we do. We'll start in July, beginning of July.
Yeah.
And I do love fall.
She does. That's her favorite time.
They're my favorite. Really, they're my favorite wreaths to make. Fall wreaths. I love them. So I'm looking forward to it. Except I do want summer to. I want to enjoy summer too.
Y'all hear us go talk about this all the time, but summer is my time. So I love it. And yes, I get hot. I do, but I still love it.
Hey, Michelle, welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Hey, Sue.
Hello, hello.
Jerry, yes, and I realized that I did not show a up close of the ribbon, but it is a Swiss dot.
Mm-hmm. It's flat, a 1.5 inch.
1.5 inch.
White with, yep. All right, now I have this variegated vine that I just fell in love with. This came from Joann's. So I am going to use, I didn't want a lot of it because it is, you know, kind of heavy. And so I didn't want to use too much of it. But I'm going to take my first piece and I'm going to lift up my tails. And I'm just going to bring it up under my bow, just like that. And just kind of let it hang. And then I have another kind of hanging piece. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just bringing it up under. And just going to let it hang just like that. Actually, it may just hang down for me. It does. There you go. So I'm just hanging it down. Do you see what I did?
Not the second piece. Where'd you put the second one?
Right here. Okay. Yeah, I just started where that one ended. And I was going to bring it over, but I kind of like the way it's just laying down. Now I'm going to put this piece right in here. In the middle. I just want to make sure I got it a little too close to my sign, so I'm going to move it over because I definitely don't want it to cover up my sign. But I love this variegated. But you don't want a lot of this. You want just a few little pieces. This piece I'm going to put down here behind my bow, just like that. And I've got one more little piece. And I'm just going to bring that up kind of in between like that. Oops, I just pulled that one off. But there we go.
Patty, the white little balls, they're called Billy balls.
Billy balls.
They're from Michael's.
Michael's. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amelia.
And now you could use more, like Amanda said, you could fill it up if you wanted to. I didn't want, but since we were using the Queen Anne's lace, I didn't want but just a few of those, but you could add as many as you wanted. There's no problem with that. Now I've got just some little ranunculuses, and I've got one that I have put on a stem by itself because I just want this one to be over to the side.
Becky asked about the magnolias, where they are from.
I believe they are from Michael's. Yes, they were.
You can get them You can get them at Michael's. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can even get them at Walmart.
Yeah, so you really can, and they're about the same. You know, anywhere you get them. So I put that one there. I'm going to place this one right here before I get to my bow. Just like that. And you see, just like we do with anything, we're basically building. You start with one thing and you're just continuing to add. I'm going to have to re-put this one in because it didn't get a good grip.
Yes, Jackie, you could definitely use the little balls for Christmas time. And I love them because
I don't see why not.
They just kind of add a little bit of a whimsical look.
They do.
They're fun, cute. So I like to use them, but you could use them really year-round.
There's no reason you couldn't. And I tell you what would be cute with these. You know, if you brought, we use a lot of the glitter spray, can of glitter spray. You can get it in silver, iridescent, which is just kind of a white with all the little colors, or gold, anything like that. And they would actually be cute to just kind of spray over them for Christmas. That would be pretty. So, yes, you definitely can do that.
Debbie, the sign is from Etsy, and it was unfinished. Now, we painted it. So
yes, I
painted
painted
just joining
it.
Us,
yes. Definitely, yeah. So, I think it's a cute sign. And it is, you can find them smaller if you don't want one quite as large, but I kind of like the size of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where we are so far. I put the last one down here. I didn't tell you, did I?
Huh?
So there you go. All right, let me turn it around and see if I need to add that other one. Let me get my bow a little straighter. Okay. So now we are going to add, the ficus will be our last thing. I'm going to add some boxwood. And this came from Pioneer Wholesale. So, but any kind of boxwood, and you can get that. You can get this that's like that and got the little berries. You can get that at Michael's. You can get some that are very similar to this at Hobby Lobby, and that's if you don't have a wholesale license. But if you do have your wholesale license, Pioneer Wholesale is where we got this. And I love this boxwood.
Yeah, and it's really good for like filling in holes.
It is excellent for that, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So I've just put one right there on that side of my high. This one right down here near my bow, just like that. Put this one right here under my bow.
And the thing is, like we mentioned earlier, even if you're doing them, we're side by side. We could be doing them the same.
Oh, and they'll
exact way. They're never going to look exactly the same.
No, they're not.
So when we say fill in holes, that means wherever you have a hole.
Yes, wherever you.
It may not be exactly where she's got it or exactly where I've got it. It really depends on your wreath because they're just not the same.
And now, you know, we're not going to cover up all of the grapevine like in between, but wherever you are stopping, you kind of just want that part of the grapevine covered. So that's why you see I put it right down at the bottom, because I still don't want to cover up my sign. You got to be really careful with that. And this one I am going to put over here behind my bow, the outside, just like that.
I love black and white.
I do too. I do too. Oh, you took my bush. I need the bush back because I need a couple, and you're going to need a piece because I forgot one that I was supposed to put in.
I think I added a few extra.
Oh, did you? Well, I forgot that I was going to put one on this other side of the bow.
Okay. Yeah, I did not put one.
But I want it kind of up in this way, kind of aiming up. Yes, and I forgot it. Forgot to put it in there. Just make sure that you don't cover your sign.
So you may have to kind of adjust things.
Yes.
And we're really layering, so that's what you want. You
That's
kind of
what we're doing, exactly. That's a good word for it. We are layering. So I'm going to turn it this way really quickly to make sure that I've got things where they need to be. And now this is one of those, we've still got a couple of things we want to put in, but you know, we want it to look farmhousey, so you don't want to just fill it up with, you know, just random stuff just to hide the grapevine. It's okay. This is one of those instances where it's okay to have a little bit of the grapevine showing. I don't like a lot of it showing, but a little is going to be okay.
And if you are just the type of person that just loves flowers, I mean, you could use more magnolia leaves.
Yeah,
if you wanted
could.
to. You could use,
you
know,
could.
5, 6. I mean,
let's see if this will go back on. If not, that's okay.
You just want to make it so that you love it.
Yes, that's right. It doesn't matter what we like, it's what you like.
Mm-hmm. We give you the ideas and then you make it
You
your
run
own.
with them. That's right. And that's what's good about wreaths in general, is just you can take something and get so many other ideas from it. And I love that. And like Amanda said, it does not matter what, no two are ever going to be exactly alike. I'm taking this one out because I still don't have that where I want it. So let me,
Yeah, I feel like mine's a little far over.
yes, I
that's
think
okay.
mine
We'll leave
is
it there.
too. And I didn't have it exactly like I wanted it. So let me play with it just now. Still don't. And you may have to do that. Move things around 3 or 4 times until you get them just like you want them. And I do that all the time. We both do, don't we?
I was going to ask you, yeah, absolutely. I do it all the time.
Yes, I mean, you just have to until you get things exactly how you want them.
Did you put anything in your little H hole right here?
I did not. I
Okay.
don't want to cut, you know, I'm afraid anything would cover it up.
Yeah,
so
I was
that's
wondering
why
about
I said,
this little part right there, but
yeah,
I guess we're going to leave that.
just, yes, see, that's how it is like that. And I don't want to put anything down here either because that's going to cover it up. But I am going to start using some of my ficus leaves. My mini ficus. And I love this bush. Y'all see me use it all the time. I'm always so happy when I can get more of it because I love this. It just adds so much to a wreath when you add this.
And you can find this at Michael's.
Michael's. Yes, you can. And a lot of times it doesn't take much of this, but just a little makes a big statement. Now I'm just going to kind of go in between and bring this just like that. And I'm going to add this one right up here in the top. And with this, I usually pull, they usually have 2 or 3 of the little leaves on them, and I'll usually pull one way and one the other, just to kind of spread them out a little bit. Put one right here behind my bow.
And of course, we're using the high sign, but I was also thinking if you had a monogram that you wanted to use there, you could put in that space too. That would be really cute.
It would.
Or you don't even have to use a sign.
No.
It'll look pretty, you know, that one.
That's right. And now I'm just coming on around. I'm just going to move some of my stuff and put one right in here. Use one more. Right in here.
I think I'm used on that.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's see. Now, like I said, you can, you know, continue adding, but the main thing is you don't want to overpower your sign, so you do have to think about that. A lot of times, less is more. So remember that, because that's something...
And we have to tell ourselves
I have to tell myself
too.
that all the time. I'm telling you, all the time. Because I like to
How about we say less can be more?
Can be more, yeah.
Because sometimes, you know, y'all,
yeah,
more is more sometimes.
I know, sometimes you need it. But when you're, just remember when you're doing farmhouse, you don't need as much.
I would say that probably is the truth. And you'll see why we didn't do like the really big bow. Actually, we tried a few different ones. We kind of were deciding what we're going to do. But I really think that just the simple 1.5 inch ribbon goes really good with this.
I think so too. There we go. I just want to make sure that I have.
Hello, Vicki. Welcome.
Where it needs to be.
And of course, if you don't have these exact same greenery, or maybe you're not able to find these,
you can, yes.
You know, you can definitely substitute.
Definitely.
Any kind of really grassy style greenery, wispy type of greenery would work.
Yeah, it would. But there we go. Now you could leave your tails straight, but I kind of like them curled. So I just curled mine. Now, of course, we've got stems on the back that we would have to cut off. But there you go. I hope I'm holding it straight.
They're so cute. I might have to. I love. Well, I've told y'all I love white and black together.
Yes.
And I do have a black door, but I think with the little accent that we done here on the high side, I think I could get away with hanging it on my black door.
Oh, I think so too.
So I might have to keep one of these.
Yeah. And like I said, you could continue to add if you wanted a little more, just to, you know, cover up, but just be careful, because with a sign like this, that is the main thing that you don't want to overdo, because then, you know, the sign loses its pop if you put too much. So there you go.
I have one more of those, right? The ficus.
Oh,
mini
ficus.
Ficus. Yeah.
There you go.
I need one at the top.
I have one more of these, but I don't see where I want to put one right now. So I don't. I think I could put it around the back. So I'm going to put one right in here. That one's got the price on it.
Yeah, Lori, this would be an excellent housewarming gift.
It really would.
So, I mean, and if you were making it for somebody, it's so thoughtful. You know, you put a lot of thought into it, and I'm sure they would love something like this. And you really, if you did not want to do the white and black, I mean, you know,
oh yeah,
this was an unfinished sign, so
definitely
you could do
whatever colors. If you know, if somebody had a favorite color, or if it needed to match their house, you know, anything like that, you could do it in any kind of colors.
And you could even get just really fun with it if you wanted to. And we had thought earlier you could do like hot pink or bright yellow.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot you could do.
There really is. And heck, if you want to get creative, you could polka dot it. Polka dot your sign. There's all kinds of things you could do. That's the good thing about buying one unfinished. Then you can finish it exactly how you want to.
Well, this was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Yep, I hope so too.
Robbie says she loves the way this turned out.
Well, thank you, Robbie.
I like it too.
Yep, I do too.
Well, we thank y'all so much for joining us today for Flower Friday.
That's right.
If you're new to us, we are so happy to have you here with us.
Yes, we really appreciate you taking your time to watch us. And it just does a lot for us, for you to know that you do take that time.
Yeah.
That is special.
And if you are a first-time viewer, just type in the comments. Let us know that you are new here. We would love to say hi to you, so welcome.
That's right. And our Design with the Pros Club, you know, we've had it open for a couple of months now because Amanda was pregnant and we didn't, you know, going through the whole opening process, that can be very tiring on us. So we just left it open for a while. But we are getting ready to close the doors. So if it's something that you would be interested in and you would like to learn how to make and sell wreaths, please come join us. We would love to have you. You can find out all the information about it at www.gracemonroehome.com, and up in the top right corner it says join now. Just click that little button and you'll find all the information, and we would definitely love to have you. We have over 600 and something people in there now that are just amazing. They are our family. We love each other and we love on each other, and so just come join us. We would love to have you in our group.
That is right, definitely. So you can just go to our website, www.gracemonroehome.com, click the button that says join the club. And there's all kinds of information there. You can check that out. And if you are a member of Design with the Pros Club, y'all just comment below.
Yeah, let them know
what they're missing
you
out
think.
by not being in there with us.
That's right. Because we have the best time in there. Somebody was just asking about the Wreath Critiques, because each month we allow any of our members to post a wreath that they've made that they would like for us to critique, and we take our time to critique and tell them exactly what they need to fix or change, or what we think. And it's always a wonderful, fun time. That's my favorite part of the month. I love doing that because we're just so encouraged. All the different wreaths that we see, and everybody is amazing. And we've got newcomers that have just started making wreaths, and then we've got people that have been in business for 30 years making wreaths. So we have something for everybody, and we would love to have you join us. And right now you also get a bonus tutorial on all about greenery and how to pick and choose and use greenery. So come join us. We definitely would love to have you.
I know some of you were asking about the baby.
Yes,
so
he's
Bennett,
so
he's doing so good. He just turned 7 weeks, which I can't believe. Like, it's time's flying. But he's still tiny because he was a preemie. He was 5 weeks early. For those of you that might not know, so he was in NICU for a while, but he's home. He's doing good. He's growing, and
and oh my gosh, he is just amazing.
He's just getting spoiled. I mean,
he's just started smiling when he sees you, and that kind of you could just eat him up. He's such a doll.
All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. If you're watching us on Facebook, y'all be sure to like and follow our Facebook page so you do get notified. But we're live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time for Flower Friday.
That's right.
And we thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
We'll see you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.